paste. Yeah, okay, 375.
There you go.
Okay. Afternoon, folks. Afternoon, Helen, Sandra. Right, Coco, you've just eaten. Off you go. We've literally just walked in. Hi, Ella. Sunshine's catching my dirty top. You making the same, Sue? Feels like I need a haircut. Jan, I'd probably be honest. I'd probably say no. I'm still struggling a little bit today. Just knackered. Just very tired this week. But we're getting there. Just moving myself. There we go. Right. Let's get started then. We haven't got any Wi-Fi warning, so hopefully we're all clear. The sweet and spicy red pepper paste first. So this is in multiple stages, but we're going to go from making the paste to making the sauce to, I suppose it makes the curry straight away. So yeah, they're making the curry. I'm going to do some, while the peppers and chilies are in the grill, I'm going to do some flatbreads as well, because I can't really do much else until, I can't do it with the curry until we've got the paste ready. And it does only take, what did I do it in last time? I mean, 20 minutes was max, wasn't it? But I can even speed up a bit more. Right. So this sort of started off as a replica Korean dish for chicken balls, actually. A bit like the crispy chili beef. But the paste that they use, we just couldn't convert. So this is a new version, really. So anyway, I need 375 grams of red peppers. This is going to do 4 portions. So I'm going to make the paste for 4 portions, but I'm only making 2 portions of curry. So 155. Now I'm actually going to need to use 2 of these peppers. Now, I went to Waitrose. Got the peppers and the chilies from there, because I wasn't anywhere near Morrison's. There you go. So that essentially 388 grams. So it's 2 large peppers, but around about 375 grams of peppers. We're gonna just cut them into chunks, and we're gonna roast those quite high heat. I want them to go a little bit, well, certainly soft, but charcoaly a little bit. So I'm gonna put them in Ninja on bake, and I'm gonna put them in at 210, just to really get them going. In fact, I should have pre-warmed the oven. Bake 210, and it'll probably going to take about 20 minutes once the oven is warm. Now this is quite a spicy dish, but if you don't want it too hot, then you can just leave some of the peppers out. So I got this mixed pack of chilies. I actually thought, hi Kerry, I actually thought they'd let me down, because I looked at their chili selection and they only had the sort of like the medium heat chilies. but on a separate stand is where they've got the hot ones. So they had whole packs of Scotch bonnets. And what else they had? They had the whole packs of a couple of others, but they had this mixed pack. Now it's only 170 for the pack, so I mean, I know it's Waitrose, but it's not excessively expensive. And I think this one contains Scotch bonnets. We've got one Scotch bonnet. I'm not sure what that one is. That looks like one of the jalapenos, and then all of those bird's eyes, which is more than enough. Now, the original recipe for a very spicy, very hot sauce is 30 grams of bird's eye, which is essentially nearly all of those. So that would be 30 grams. I mean, actually, want to take the stalks off, it's going to include those as well. So that will be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 small chilies. The pack size that Morrison sell is exactly 30 grams. And then you just remove the tops. So let me just weigh them out. I am going to stick with the hot version. If you want to bring it down a little bit, then maybe go for 20 grams of chili. And if that's still a bit too spicy for you, then take it down to 10. Why would you want to do that to yourself? What? 28, 31, 1 left. 33 grams of chili. That's going to go in. All right. So they're all going to go in with the peppers into the grill. I'm going to whack them all in now. All right. Don't need to do anything with them. We're just going to roast them. Maybe when you're handling chilies like that, you should be wearing gloves. I haven't got any. So many hot chilies. Yes, it is a hot dish. It's definitely a hot dish. You can bring it down if you want. So just moderate that. Moderate that amount of chilies. I'd say probably 10 chilies if you want it as a mild, 20 if you want it medium hot, and then 30 if you want it right at the top. Good afternoon. Right, okay. So we'll save those for something special. While that's making, I will make some flatbreads to go with it. We're using, yeah, I know, Sandra. We're using coconut milk today, so I'm going to make 2 portions of curry using coconut milk, and then I'm now going to make dairy-free white panda flatbreads using coconut milk. So it's a bit of a combination between the roti, which is made with coconut milk, and the white panda recipe. So this is from Lidl, 94%. So it does change. So you can't guarantee that it's always going to be 94% coconut. But Lidl, and this one's usually one of the best. It's usually no lower than mid-70s. Excuse me. And then 94 is right at the top of the range. So you can see it's nice and thick. There will be a water layer in there, so I am going to give it a stir. Actually, it's just very thick. That's great stuff. Look at it. I mean, I've gone all the way to the bottom. That is just very thick. It's Hy-Vee. It's really worthwhile if you're picking up coconut milk from any supermarket. Look at the ingredients, and the first ingredient should always be coconut extract, and the second ingredient generally water. If they're the other way around, you've basically bought half a can of water or above with a little bit of coconut extract. This is 94% extract with a little bit of water. Yeah, and then some stabilizers. So even some of the main brands are as little as sort of 40% coconut extract. So don't get caught out by nice flashy labels. The little one is fantastic. Right, let's get a bowl and make some flat roti. I'm not sure what we're going to call these, but they're an in-betweenie. So I'm going to follow the flatbread recipe. We'll see how it works. I haven't done these before. In this version, anyway. Oh, how did physio go?
Horrible.
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 Excellent. So I'm going to season these with, I've got some Nigella seeds, which I'm going to dry roast. Medium heat. Whilst that's working, so I'm using the white Panda Flatbread recipe, where it says 100 grams of Greek-style yogurt or sour cream. Well, we're going to use coconut milk today, so 100 grams.
That's bad, isn't it?
115 mils of water. Okay. I'm actually being precise today. We want 5 mils of apple cider vinegar. I ran out, so I've actually bought a little dinky bottle. Just to confirm, hang on a minute, just to confirm, the flatbread is gluten and dairy free. Okay, everything we do is gluten free, absolutely. And yes, we are now, because we went to the Free From show on Saturday in Birmingham. Many of you came along to the Sunday. And we produced a few different things so some of our range is already dairy free. Ella is currently putting together a dairy free section on the website. If you're not sure, then always check, go to the right collection. If it's in that collection, then it's dairy free. So we made some dairy free cakes, and they will be appearing. In fact, the lemon cake is available to order now, the lemon drizzle. So there'll be 2 versions of lemon drizzle on the system. There'll be the dairy free version, and there'll be the dairy version. Please make sure you order the right one. But yeah, this will, because I'm using coconut milk, this is dairy free and gluten free. Obviously.
Ready-made flatbreads are not.
The ready-made flatbreads, yes. Again, they won't appear in the dairy-free section. The ready-made flatbreads are made with yogurt. Right, what else do I need? I need some flour. Salt, bicarbonate of soda. So let me just get another bowl. There's my liquids. wet. So, 5 grams of bicarbs. We want 60 grams of Panda. There we go, 60 grams of Panda. Hang on. I've already used 5. What are you on about?
So you ran out of outside vinegar.
That's what I mean. I bought one.
Yeah.
Right,
You
hang on.
usually have 5 litre tubs. That's what you.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said 5 mils there. 5 litres. You 5 litres. No, I didn't have a chance to bring any home. And it's 25 litres, not 5 litres. Yeah, get it right. It's a big drum that I buy for the bakery. But no, I've not had a chance to bring any home. Don't confuse me, Emma. I'm knackered. Some yeast. This just helps give it a slightly more bready flavour. The bicarbs and the ACV generally do all of the rising. There you go. What else do we need in there flour-wise? So, salt.
I'm giving up. I'm not filming anymore.
So Ella's just dropped the camera inside the defrosted prawns.
And its battery's just died and it's focused. So sorry, folks. Dairy Free Flatbread video is not complete today.
All right. I think we've got everything in there. So there's the unflavoured version. We're going to throw in the seeds. Yeah. And we're going to chuck in some, I'm just going to chop some coriander quickly, some fresh coriander. Just to give it a bit more colour. You can flavour these however you want, obviously. I mean, if you like the rotis that we make, then that's just a bit of turmeric, garlic, and cumin. You could add more chili if you fancy a bit more spice. Bit of fresh coriander. There we go. And in we go. So this should come together. Dora. Hello, Dora. I can't see what Dora's asking. Go on here, Lane. What was the flour? I thought you said Panda, but I know the bear. Correct. It is Panda flour. Yes. So it's a blend of ingredients. So the Panda flour, believe me, we said this 1,000 times at the weekend. The Panda flour is a combination of bamboo fiber, psyllium husk, and coconut flour. There you go. Panda flour. It essentially can replace a standard flour for a lot of things. What it won't replace is bread flour for a fluffy white loaf. That doesn't work. However, it does work for flatbreads, cakes, pancakes, pastry, donuts, and many other things. It's very, very absorbent. So I say I've put 60 grams of flour into this. So just 60 grams. And it weighs 300 grams. So it's taken on board, blimey, 5 times its own weight in water to make the dough. Standard flour's generally got a 1-to-1 range. Yes, it makes batter as well. So standard flour, gluten flour is a 1-to-1 ratio. You might get a little bit higher for certain types of bread, but generally not. It's a 1-for-1. So essentially what it means is that if you're converting a recipe from standard that uses, self-raising or plain flour, or even the gluten-free flours, which are predominantly things like tapioca starch and potato starch, you would use it a lot less. You would use anything between 20 and 30% of the volume, so 70 to 80% less of Panda. There you go. There's our dough. I'm going to prep it straight away. We're going to cut that into, there's only 6 on here. Oh, servings 10. So I'm just saying, for the whole recipe, divide the number by. Right, okay. So it's only 11 grams of carbs, and actually it's probably going to be different. It will be a little bit different because we've used coconut milk. So actually, this is going to be less, fewer carbs. I'm going to go with 650 grams. Maybe. Let's see. 50, 55. You can see that one's big. There we go. Heavy. 50. Right, okay, there you go. So we got 6 equals of around about 50 grams. It's actually quite well, it's not sticky. I know my hand is covered in flour, but that's because that was my mixing hand. But actually, it's not sticking at all. So I don't know whether the coconut milk has given it slightly different properties. However, we're gonna just very lightly roll these out. Not going to press them. I want them to be a little bit chunkier today. Always hunt the rolling pin. I would always recommend using good quality parchment to roll them out on. They can be sticky, so never, rather than relying on flour on the board, trying to roll it out, that might work, but just in case it doesn't, and you don't want to lose your little flatbreads into the board. So I'm keeping them sort of, fairly small. I think we'll add a little bit of, I think what fat we can use for these. I'll tell you what, I'm going to dry them. I'm going to dry fry them. Let's see how they work dry fried. We'll do the first couple dry fry and we'll see what happens to them. Because they tend to, as long as you've got a good non-stick pan, they tend to look better if they're dry fried. And don't worry if you can't get them circular. I mean, All right. That's about to beat. So we've got 2 on. We'll do those in a little while. I think the curry. Let's just go find the curry again. So out of that. Oh, I know what I need. Is the little blitzer. So we're going to make this into a paste once those peppers and chilies are out. Now, once it's made into a paste and once it's cooled down, you'll be able to pop it in the fridge and keep it there for several weeks. We're going to be adding a little bit of oil to it. It will keep. I mean, you can pop it in little ice cube trays and freeze it if you want to keep it longer term. However, in the fridge, it will keep for a couple of weeks, probably. I've had it in there for well over a week, no problems at all. Oh. 1 minute 30 seconds. You should be just about see these. They have puffed up quite nicely. I'm just going to let it. The trick with these is trust that they are cooking through and not burning underneath. So I can see just starting to go golden brown underneath. You don't want to flip them too early. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. So, perfect colour. They've puffed up nicely. I'll have them on the back in a minute. So easy to do. Right, I'm winging this as well. Sorry, so well, you started before me, yeah? 30 seconds away, and I'll join you. They just need a couple of minutes on each side. Once the colour on that side, there you go, perfect. There you go, nice colour on the other side. So there's our first 2 little roti flatbreads, whatever you want to call them. Here we go. So grilled 10 minutes. Right, perfect. So you can sort of just about see, but I'll be able to show you. There's a fair few that are quite charred. There's a lot of red in there still, because we still want the colour. Right, straight into the Ninja processor, Nigel. You can straight away smell the sweetness of the peppers as well. Don't forget to get all of those chilies out. No, not that. The salmon. All right. So you can sort of see the collection of colours in there. There's some quite dark peppers, but they've gone nice and crispy. And then there's some, red, vibrant. Right. To this. Why didn't I see that? We add garlic to this, don't we? Red pepper. Yeah, it's 30 grams of. I don't think it's in the pepper paste. Oh no, it is in there. Yeah. So 30 grams of garlic. So I was reading the wrong recipe. Yeah. I'm using my lazy garlic. So 30 grams of. I've got frozen chopped garlic here. And a good splash of oil. It's going to help pulse it or puree it and preserve it.
How much was that?
60. Okay, just going to give this a good blitz. Okay, perfect. So you got a nice smooth paste. Well, I say smooth. There's still bits in there of the peppers, obviously, but no cocoa. I've not started cooking with it yet. She's come down sneezing. However, that's a great looking paste. You've got to taste it.
You need some bread and milk.
Oh, that's great. That's really, 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 really tasty. Really, I mean, beautiful, stunning. Why did you eat before I came home? Did you not fancy it?
To be honest, it wasn't the paste that put me off, it's the coconut. I'm not a fan of the coconut.
Right, away. Thank you. Away. Off you go. Right. That's tasty.
If I zoom in closely, you might be able to see the steam coming out your ears.
I need to weigh this because I'm going to split this in half now. We're going to start with the paste, add the prawns, add the coconut milk, and then that's the curry done, essentially.
Have you added any salt to that?
I will be, yeah, but it does. Honestly, it doesn't need a huge amount. I mean, it's salt to taste. It's all good. It's all. I've got a nice warm feeling in my mouth. Okay. So the paste is going to weigh out to about 240 grams. So it's about 60 grams per portion, 55, 60 grams. Look. Yeah, 234. All right. So let's go with 55, nearly 60. We're going to, on a lowish heat, so medium heat, we don't need to add any oil because there's already oil in there. On a medium heat, we're going to add the paste to the pan. We don't want to burn it. You definitely don't want to be firing that chili again. So medium heat, I'm going to add about 130 grams, 120 grams to the pan. Okay, there we go. So there's your rest of your paste for another day. Right, to this I've got 400 grams. It was 400 grams of frozen king prawns. There's a bit of glaze on there, so there's a little bit of water in there. It's probably going to work out about 370 once all the glaze defrosted. If you're going to use chicken, then you might want to raw chicken, pan fry that first. But because the prawns will cook quicker. They're going to go straight into the paste. Little ones, that's fine. So these are rather delicious king prawns from Wing Yips. I tend to get a kilo bag of them whenever we go. Well, I was enjoying it until the prawns appeared. Right, gentle heat still. Gentle heat. We're going to cover it and we're going to let them just come to. So we want obviously the prawns to colour. Now I don't have any spring onions. Would be nice in this dish. There's nothing in the fridge, is there?
How much sauce do you use per portion?
60 grams, between 55 and 60 grams. So it depends how much has been dehydrated from there. Right. However, what I am going to serve them with is some tender stem broccoli. But I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that going. Move it to the back. Do the tender stem. Add the coconut. Curry it done, basically. All the flavours in the paste.
And we use about 100 ml of coconut milk per 50 grams paste.
Yes, yeah. So I'm going to use 200 grams of this. Yes. So again, gentle heat. So our little flatbreads have cooled down now. Perfect size. Yeah. Nice. Wow, very nice. Oh yeah.
Okay, so recipe is complete.
Very coconutty, believe it or not. Yeah, very coconutty. So I'll roll out a couple more. Actually, you might like those. A little taste. What do you think? I know my taste buds are a little bit battered because of the spice, but I can still taste the coconut in there.
Coconutty and fresh.
And fresh. Okay. There we go. Right, so I'll keep them all on a separate sheet. Missed anything? Lamb would be nice. What with this? I don't think it suits a heavy meat. I think it suits a white fish, chicken, prawns. I think it probably suits that. It's not. I don't know. It's not like a Indian curry, which tends to be better with dark meat. I won't actually should have got a roti. No, but it's prawns. I wasn't aware this was a competition, although this is me and you. Don't mind me still. There's something about the right top. What the tender stem? I mean, just get them sort of like palm size. They're perfect like that. And they puff up nicely. Don't need to be an expert roller for getting these out. There you go. Right, there's my 4 rotis, which will only take a couple of minutes once we've got the curry done. Right, okay. So the prawns have turned colour, so they are now pink and cooked. Wow. Oh, wow. That smells amazing. Right, coconut milk. I'll do it properly. So about 200 grams of coconut milk. It's going to be a lot of this tin. 117, 152. So for accuracy, yeah. Well, I suppose there is still about a quarter of the tin left, so could have made more roti with it. Well, you've got it there ready for something else. Again, gentle heat. It doesn't need any real encouragement now. You just want it to just sit there and develop the flavors. Doesn't need boiling away. It smells amazing. Right. I am going to move that to the back just for like 5 minutes while we do the other bits. Okay, quick side to go with it. Butter. Going to use 1 pack, so it's 300 grams, 150 a portion, about 5 grams of carbs. I'll be able to tell you what the carbs in that are later, but I mean, we're talking probably 3 to 4 grams. 1.9 per 100. So there's 2 grams of carbs gone in via the coconut milk, and a couple of grams of carbs from the peppers. So this entire dish is going to be between, I'd say, 12 to 15. Best spreadable butter. Leave your butter out of the fridge. I don't know. I've never used a spreadable butter. I just tend to eat it in chunks if I'm putting it on something. That's a good question, Helen, what I should be saying. And maybe somebody out there can help us out by posting what they buy as a nice, clean, spreadable butter. I don't know one. I need to go and do some shopping, don't I? President. Is that spreadable? Is there a spreadable version? I do know the brand. Right. Again, medium heat. Butter. Should we chuck? What should we chuck at this? What should we chuck at? We haven't got any flaked almonds, have we? Got sesame seeds instead. Seeds instead. And let's have. Yeah. While I was in Waitrose, I got one of those. I thought I'll make the most of it while they sort of let me sneak in. A little bit of chopped garlic. A little bit of chopped ginger. Ooh. Let's get the heat up. Am I speaking push now? No, I just kept my mouth shut, Jen, when I went in. You know, I think they thought I was just a workman or somebody walking in. Got dark. It's a nice goodbye summer. Hello, awesome curry. Yeah, it's definitely nicer to do dog walks at the moment than it was a week or so ago. I never managed to get that there. Right, we're pretty much done. So let me get some plates out. We can plate up, take a picture, and then I can go do dog walk. Coming out for dog walk? Yep. I'm going to layer them like that for the picture, but we all know that that one's half eaten, yeah?
No, shush.
Oh, see?
Camera
See?
angle.
See?
What people don't realise is all of this food is fake.
Yeah. These are wax. Yeah.
People say, how do you cook so much? Well, because we eat what we cook.
Yeah, you're damn right. I've bought 2 packs of some green ingredients. I'm not sure why.
Macy's asking, why do you have to sneak into the waitress?
Why? Oh, I just feel a bit. I just feel a bit underdressed sometimes for Waitrose, you know. Wow. Wow, wow, and wow. I'm going to just quickly taste the curry, but I don't even think it needs anything. It might need a bit of salt, but. The coconut milk really does help bring that intense heat down. It is still there, though. However, it isn't all about just heat. There's a load of flavour in there as well. Absolute ton of flavour. This is one of my favourite curries, and probably surpasses my love of a straightforward Thai red curry. I think it's got more flavour. Tongs, tong. What are the tongs? Beautiful. Just done till the florets start to go crunchy, sort of golden. Don't forget your crunchy bits of chili and garlic. And so a bit of. Who's she barking at, or what's she barking at?
Barking through her window.
Barking through it. What? Next door? She's not there. There you go, folks. Sweet and spicy. It's definitely spicy. It's 100% spicy. Bring it down if you want. Sweet and spicy pepper curry, coconut curry. So it's all dairy free today. Actually, I'll put butter on that, so that is coconut milk, coconut oil. if you're going to use chicken, then obviously make sure your chicken is fully cooked. The prawns don't take anywhere near as long. Perfect little side to go with it, and some little coconut roti flatbreads along that. There you go. Dinner done. Dog walk, and then I can sit and enjoy it. Thank you very much. Kerrygold soft. Is that really a clean one? Okay. We'll have to look at that. I know Kerrygold by itself is okay. Right. Thank you very much. I will see you. Actually, I'm not going to see you until Sunday now. I get a bit of a rest tomorrow. So, see you Sunday morning for PT. And is anyone doing anything else on Sunday? No, right. Just the one live. Right. Okay. I've got an urge to itch my eye, but I don't want to touch my face just yet until I wash my hands, just in case I carried some of that bird's eye chili across. Right. See you later. Bye.